In the last video, I grinded my life away selling massive tree logs to get the wood splitter. Now that I have it, I'll be using it to sell firewood to Francis to buy the OlTruck on the outskirts of town. Hey guys, it's TRIZE here, and let's start our Thursday off in the top left where we got the chainsaw, because I pretty much want to get started right away because we got the freaking wood splitter right here to cost like, what, $500 or something? So, to start the grind of selling firewood, grab the chainsaw and run on over to some of these pine trees here. And I also need to buy the little pruning loopers so I can plant some saplings down for like the pine trees, birch trees, and especially the maple trees. Once I get a start with my maple syrup operations, as you can kind of see way in the distance, this little... where is it? Yeah, this little thing right here, like dead center of your screen, those little 4 posts standing up. After we deliver the pine logs to the thingy right there to build a sugar shack for my maple syrup operations on my hardcore Mon Bazou save with the Permadeath and hard mode enabled in this game. So right now let's cut a total of probably like 5 of these tree logs I got going here are pine trees and convert the logs into firewood and start the selling and also the work done to my car. That's because it's still a hunk of mess without the hood, the fenders, the bumper, and all that good stuff. Oh, same thing with the brakes. Oh, crap. And also what I don't get, since it's an automatic transmission that it's by default when you first have the Konig, why is the parking brake up? I mean, the parking, I don't say the parking brake, but the actual park mode of an automatic transmission will do its job to not let the car roll. Unlike when you need a parking brake for a manual transmission to not let the car roll away if it were to be a manual, or you manual swap this. So to conserve fuel and all that good stuff, let's stack a bunch of the pine logs here. And I believe this is the last one, right? I think it is, because I want to save as much fuel in the wood splitter instead of like leaving it idle for a long period of time when I keep fetching the wood and all that good stuff. And it'd be better off having it all close to the wood splitter so I can just like chuck one there, chuck one there, chuck one there. So to believe we're all good with the loose pine logs, so start her on up, turn off the kill switch for the run position, and freaking generator.wav and log. Just do your thing. Which we gotta do this for damn near every single log that we got on here. And also with Francis, he has a daily limit, which is gonna suck, a daily limit of how much firewood you have to sell to him in a single day. So what we can fit in the car here and what he can hold is pretty much our limit for our Thursday. And we gotta do the same thing for Friday, Saturday, and I think he could also sell on a Sunday too. Oh, here's a bus. Wait, I got an idea. Hey, Mr. Boss, Charles, is that your name? Richard, Charles, please chop this wood for me. Run it over. I want to make some firewood. Please? Let's get a little distance. Damn it, I missed. Screw you, man. You should have hit that. And the final log. We got a lot of work to do to put the firewood in the trunk of my Konig with the spanner and... oh, I forgot I had bolts. Let's see, how many do we got? Quite a bit. I forgot we had bolts in the car, so let's just put this up for safety's sake so I don't lose these. So put it here. Same thing with the spanner. Alright, so I got as much wood that I can carry in this car here. So, kind of like the regular logs, a full stack in the trunk and in the cabin of the vehicle. And we still got more firewood to go. And also seeing that the logs are much, much heavier compared to the firewood, we're going pretty decent up here, a little over 70-something kilometers per hour and random ass auto steer to the left. So we're going a lot faster and we're tabernacling, so don't do that for me please, because I don't want to die for high anxiety needs. There goes one piece of wood, our 2x4, that sucks. So let's ram ourselves in, brakes, and let's see. $252, but we're missing... yep, we're missing a single piece of wood. Hey, Francis, you need this piece of wood? Guess so. I was gonna throw it in there, but whatever. And I also need to talk to you. SGG? SGG. I hate cutting firewood so much, I agree. That's what I'm doing to make myself some money in this game. Hey, Francis, I got round 2 of this stuff. Is this enough? Calm down, little brother. $161 that we got, so how much do we have left in the trunk? Got all on the inside, but 2 more. So 1 there. Hopefully this doesn't despawn, and another there. So this too should sell by tomorrow morning. So $613.28 we got available. But as you can see here, I agree. Just your life away as we need some maple syrup at this moment. Let's do it right now. Yo, Jock was in Normandy. What
Hey,
it do?
yo, is that
Yes, sir. Where is he? Yes, sir. Like, thanks for stopping in. Like this part or what? So, Norman, fat doinks. That's sexual, dude. Stop. Don't get me demonetized.
That way.
French Canadian approval. I'll be drinking this stuff, so let's buy a few more of these because I think I got like 1 or 2 left at the friggin' house, so I don't want to die of any maple syrup beads because if you die in this game, unlike last time where I glitched out at the frickin' like 3-way intersection close to my house, well, I don't want to really explain this again. I glitched out, died of my anxiety needs, and legit died on the spot. Like hardcore Minecraft, you can't recover your save, it was game over right there. And seeing that I'm doing all my deforestation at my house, I might as well buy the pruning loopers so I can regenerate in a way slowly of just planting some saplings down of whatever. Maple trees, birch trees, or stop glitching all that stuff there because I don't want to have any trees on my land. I don't want that to happen of having any trees left on my land where I just clear out everything and there's nothing left to cut or nothing like that. So we're all good there. Let's head back to the house and do some cutting and do some planting to continue on this damn grind. And for reference, just up ahead is the OlTruck, which is just literally right behind me, because that's the gas station there. And just go off the road, just straight ahead to the storage shed facility here. We got our boy, a vendere suggester, meaning for sale, call here. Something like that, Google Translate. I'm no French boy. So I believe what's this gonna cost? $2,500 for a vehicle for sale, the OlTruck. Unfortunately, since I don't have $2,500, I'll forever be a broke ass until I can afford it. Now that I got the pruner loopers, I might as well just go remember no rush it to every like single tree that I could see amongst my land and then just start doing this. Clickety, click, clack, blat at every single tree to spawn up a kind of like a sapling, but they call it cuttings in this game. So grab the cuttings for the pine tree and psh, yeah, apparently that's a to-do list to plant a sapling. Okay, then. And the maple syrup trees, or the maple trees, I might as well... Oh, I can't put it through this gap here, so there we go, something like that. And another bad boy somewhere's here, and then another bad boy somewhere's right here. Good. So the thing is, planting these saplings, all that stuff, these cuttings, this can pretty much take a century to do so. So it's 1,500 hours. I guarantee you probably in the next, like, 4 hours in game or something like that, I'll probably be, like, maybe done or halfway done doing all this stuff. I could just, like, cut every single sapling, each tree, and not do the planting to make this a little bit more quicker, but whatever. It's got to be done, no matter how difficult or how easy, efficient, this and that I do it to get this done. Alright, might as well hold off on all these saplings and cuttings up in here. So I got like a good chunk of the trees here. I think like roughly a half of the trees here close to my house. But anything closer towards the sugar shack here are still, they haven't been cut yet with all these saplings and everything. And I might as well just hold off here because I gotta go to the freaking snack delivery because in the next like 10 minutes in game, I can earn some money with doing the old good old extreme DoorDash by doing some pizza deliveries and nice wheel spin. To do some pizza deliveries and all that stuff, make a little more extra money, and also buy some poutine because my poutine needs are getting fairly high at the moment. My brakes are shoddy AF, so let me try to turn around so I can have the pizzas put in from the passenger seat and then get out the other way. So I have like a quick escape and getaway to make my deliveries. So what it do, chef? Give me the pizzas because, well, I'm in between the need a driver for pizza delivery. So pizzas, one over here through the window and through the window and through the window, and we gotta go to my northeast. I don't know the direction, so northeast it is. It'll be behind the storage facility, behind where I can buy the truck. Yes, it is. So this will give me $19. You're kind of broke. This one up ahead, so $19 was that last delivery too. $23, a Michael James Jordan. Chickens, I agree. And this one dead ahead, don't improve my anxiety needs. $21, well done, that was okay-ish fast like always. And to fill up with poutine, Mr. Chef, what's up? 100% perishable. Boom, eat it in your face because I want to carry my poutine means because I don't want to go hungry. And all that stuff to torture myself and basically kill off this save. Alright, it's a Friday and it's still snowing, kinda like yesterday, and I noticed a controversy with my maple syrup operations for the future, so cut down a maple tree because this, I believe, gets you the most amount of money you can make per tree, and the most amount of wood that you can cut per tree with a maple tree. Unlike a pine log where it, like, gives you, like, a few logs and an explosion there, and a birch tree, sort of the same, but I know they produce a less amount of money. If you were to sell such birch firewood to Francis. Alright, all those have been cut. I believe this is probably for 2 days worth of the firewood, so make things a little easier. I'm going to tow this close to the wreckage there, the site. Alright, here's a final piece of wood here, and I think this is probably like 2, maybe 3 days worth of wood that we could sell to Francis. My god. At least we got the sapling sprouts here. It's at 3% right now. I think it takes like over like a week or so in game to fully mature, so you can like either with the maple trees just use the sap sprouts connected to the maple syrup network, or just cut this down, either one of the two, once it matures. I believe it's a week in game, 2 weeks or something like that if you don't fertilize it. I think it's something like that. I don't know. Yo, my man. Oh, so the 2 pieces of firewood are still sitting there, but I could sell these, right? Yeah, I can resell them. And $272, not bad for that batch of maple logs, or maple firewood, and a pine. Just click on them. Made $14, so $280-something right there with that quote-unquote batch of the maple wood and the pine wood. Ask Gigi. Stop Ask Gigi and can't wait for summer. Each weekend, I'll go camping for sure. No, you're not. You're gonna sit there on your ass all day on the chair and have my mom on the phone saying, hey, at least we're more productive than Francis, bye, or whatever she says on the phone in your trailer. Which I talked to her. Oh, I already did. I did it off camera. And again, round 2 of this stuff. This is probably plenty enough. Calm down, little brother. Everything looks clean in the interior. And how about the exterior? $192, and we're at almost $1,100, almost halfway to go. How much in the trunk? A lot in the trunk. Like, nothing's been sold in the trunk. Jeez. So what else can we do? Fix the car, I guess? Alright, Mr. Car. Since I don't have any brake rotors up front, I believe. It looks like completely... Yeah, I don't have any brake rotors up front. Hence the lack of braking power. So first things first, let's do the getaway of taking this tire out, which requires removing all the bolts and yanking this bad boy out with the freaking axle and suspension up against the ground, resting on top of it, and grab the rotor up in here, Mr. Rotor. Boom, there's our front rotor, and a left weak caliper, some worn out ass calipers. Alright, that brake's on there, and a tire yet again as it just plops back up with this bouncy ass worn out suspension. Which, does Francis come out, or who's he, Oh, Roger, yeah. Does Roger come out every Sunday with the van? Because I don't have the store unlocked. I think he comes out every Sunday with the traveling van, where he got a limited amount of parts to buy from him that he's selling. And of course, if you buy up to a certain amount, he opens up the shop like the next business day or something like that to move into his shop, so the van won't be there anymore. You just got a shop to buy everything you want for the Konig, the truck, and all that good stuff. Alright, got all the brakes done with this car, and let's see if we can do something about the hood or something like that, because we got one light there and the other light. These take up 2 bolts, and the hood takes up 4 bolts in total. And the fenders, 3 bolts it looks like. Well, I might as well use what we got, so we got a total of 5 more bolts. I might as well do a fender. Do the right fender and the right headlight. I believe it's the right. Yes, we got right headlight. So fender there, and grab the headlight. Get out of the way, Mr. Hood. Right headlight, and boom. Please, boom. And let's grab the bolts. And last bolt, there we go. So we got the fender, headlight, and the brakes done. We still got to do the hood, and I believe the bumper, right? Oh, I don't have the bumper. It's the left fender and the hood, and that's it. So probably in the future, I'm probably buying another pack of 12mm bullets at the gas station when I need to in the future. Oh, wait. Here's Roger. It's a Friday, so you're my boy Roger. And wow, these brakes are much better than before. Real quick, what do you got available, my boy Roger? So, Roger, what's new? I have great stuff this week. Check it out. My first time being friends with Roger. So we got the bolts, the seats, which I'm not going to waste all my damn money on a damn seat, and a turbocharger. Well, Roger, guess what? I'm a broke ass. The throttle body, I gotta take out alone. The headers are the manifold, 550, and you know the drill with the rest if you visit Roger or see my regular save videos. And in terms of fuel, might as well put, let's do, so our bank account's at $15.50, so like $23 or something. And prepare to stop right now. $1,550.01, so $22.84 worth of fuel. And as per usual, whoops, so let's make a controller. As per usual, let's buy some more of the maple syrup, so again, we don't die from dehydration. Well, sooner or later, as I get the Sugar Shack up and running in a future video, once I get the truck and stabilize my finances, all that good stuff, and my trees and everything. You know, let's buy the 12mm bolts. Yeah, once I get myself situated, my finances, all that good stuff, that's where I'll be building a Sugar Shack for the future, so I can make a ton more money, rather than just cutting down firewood and selling it to Francis, which he's capped at a daily limit if you were to sell the wood to him. I might as well just put the last of parts on here, so Mr. Left Fender, boom goes that, and Mr. Hood, I grew up in the hood because... that. Now we no longer get to see the engine bay anymore, and Mr. Bolts, let's grab you over here, and the wrench, so we don't have to see the engine bay anymore, so we can just pop the hood and see the engine bay at our own free will. Now it appears that except for the front bumper and all that stuff, the car is now fully complete from what we had to do in the very first moment coming on this game after starting up a new hardcore game by adding up the hood, the fenders, the seats, and all that good stuff. So every part that they gave us, like sitting over here, has been applied as so. Good. Now in the future, if we want to go to like Rogers or whatever, or earn some parts and some street races, we can do that at our own free will. Alright, now let's kill off these maple trees here, our school of maple trees, with our sapling sprouts that will soon take its place. What are the sprouts at the moment? 12%. Not that bad, so let me grab the chainsaw and do the work. Alright, coming down to the last few logs here, I'm surprised this is still running, so 2 more to go. Yum and yum. 1 more in my hands, and we're finished, so... my god, look at all this wood. Just to get to the... where's the switch? Right here, here's the switch. No. Oh. I didn't even press the button, so we're now out of fuel automatically. It has automatically ran out of fuel, so looking down... yep, we're bone dry. 100% out of fuel. Right on the mark as soon as I, like, just seconds after putting the final piece of wood, the log, to make this firewood. And see, this is pretty much the usual grind. I might as well just get the money that I need to buy the truck, I guess. So, take it there when I get 2,500.
6.5 hours later.
Alright, is this enough now? Yeah, $2,578, so $168 worth of wood we sold, plus another pack right here, too. So without further ado, yeah, we're completely empty in the car, so without further ado, seeing that it's the middle of the night, let's drive on over with a fairly low amount of fuel and buy the truck. Can I buy it, like, at this time of night, or what? Alright, Mr. Truck, let's put this into view and see if I can buy it at 8 o'clock at night or 2,000 whatever hours. So $2,500, vehicle for sale, OlTruck. Let's see. Yes I do with no... yeah, because it's not part of the to-do list. So the truck is ours. Is there gas in here? Quite a bit. Kind of like what you usually start off with in the normal save. Is that correct? Let's get in and turn the ignition to the on. Very low. Low enough to bring us back home, or, you know what? Let's drive back home and request a ride from Martin. Let's see if he's not going to be the dumbass like last time. Well, both me dumbass and him a dumbass for one, abandoning me at the racetrack of my normal save, and me for being a dumbass and not using a race car to drive myself back home in the first place. Which, in that part, I died from my maple syrup needs, I believe, if I recall correctly. Something like that. I did die from something in that episode. So I believe Martin gets around right around this time at 11 o'clock in the morning. Let's see if he does. If so, then bring me into town. Yeah, dude, on my way to pick you up at your home. Nice. And here comes Martin speeding his ass in that wannabe Infinity, I think that car is. Or Hyundai. blaring some possibly copywritten music, and 420 blazing that bad boy. Handle, seat, close the door? What? Your car's glitchy. Okay, we got my gas can. So Martin, I love your shirt. Yeah, you do. And you shouldn't rest your hand on the gear shifter. I heard that could mess your transmission up. And where the hell are you going? The back roads to the gas station? Wait, is he going to his house? So here's the dirt road where you usually end with that race against Sony, I think? Yeah, he's taking me to the house. Okay. I thought we were gonna do something else upon that, so... Okay, thank you very much, he's gone. And as far as I know, I think there was a... Yes, that's what I thought. I did look at this. You can get a frickin' wooden spoiler that says Konig spoiler wood. Yeah, so you can install a wooden spoiler for your Konig, and the Konig only. I'll mess with that some other time, so run either to the gas station or the truck, which one's closer. Where am I at? I believe this huge building. So yeah, here's the school, and this should be the storage unit, so just get the truck and go to the gas station, fill both the truck up to a certain extent, and same thing for the gas can in my hand, fill that all the way up. So drive this truck here for the first time in hardcore Mon Bazou, not the regular saves of Mon Bazou. So let's just drive us to the gas station and get to filling. So let's start off with the gas can here. So 1766 this watch. I'm going to be correct with my amount of fuel that you can put in the gas can. And boom. Told y'all I was right. 1766 there. Let that go away. And, screw it. Let's put $20 of fuel. So wait till it's 40 bucks in our bank account, and a little bit close enough. Where does that lead us now? Half a tank, almost damn near exactly a half a tank. That's a good start. And seeing we got the truck, let's put the last bits of, not in the freaking grid mode, last bits of the firewood in the truck and sell this to Francis before we depart. Oh, this is not empty yet. Will this do? Or no? Calm down, little brother. $64. I guess I'll hold off until next time. So finally, after grinding my life away sewing the big-ass tree logs and then the firewood and the Konig, I finally managed to save up my money to buy the OlTruck. Now, I can sell lots of firewood in one trip or haul stuff with no problem. In the future, I plan on using this truck to help haul some pine logs to build the sugar shack, seeing that there are plenty of pine trees to make it happen. So anyways, that'll do it with Mon Bazou with Permadeath and hard mode enabled. And for those who are interested in this type of content, please be sure to like and subscribe so you won't miss out on any videos like this in the future. So this is TRIZE rising up and signing out.